Sup, y'all? Welcome to the Outpost. I'm Signal, and I'm extremely happy to see you today. That you decided to pop in for a visit. We have something very special today, and I know I say that every single video. But that's only because everything we do is special. So our fun item today is the Radica Skannerz. This was a handheld independent game system from probably 2000. Oh my god, there's the date right there, 2000. All rights reserved. And battery info. Yeah, you typical 2000s handheld toy. Nom, 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 nom. Yum, nom, nom, nom. I need a nap. You probably need a nap too. That's probably why you're here. Who gives a dude about all the details about this? Let me tell you what I remember about this. This fun little doohickey here is an independent game system, meaning there's no bigger or smaller apparati that it works with or links up to. This is, a little LCD screen, 5-button, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-button game. I remember getting this probably in 2001 or 2002 as a child. This was a very novel concept where this here is a barcode scanner, and when it's powered on, you boop over a barcode and it detects a monster or an item or some such pretty much like a game card pull kind of thing in reality. So it's sort of like a visually activated RNG based card game with monsters and items in which you try and catch the monsters, train them, and make them fight. It's kind of Pokemon adjacent, but weirder and based in barcodes, from what I remember. And there's, as you can see here, a physical link. You could click two of these together and make your monsters battle. So I just pulled this out of deep storage. I wanted to see if we could get it to work by just putting new batteries in it today, and then just taking a quick little look at it. Maybe scan a barcode, do the typical ASMR noises on it, and just kind of chill while we reminisce about a really unique old electronic children's toy that I don't think a lot of people have seen. So it's my great pleasure to resurface this and help the youngins see what us oldens, it's staying in, used to have to do to entertain ourselves. So, full disclosure, I have already opened this, and all of the batteries were heavily corroded and leaked the goo all over the inside of the battery chamber. So it's with trepidation we see if this will work. I popped the old batteries out, gave it a good scrubbing, and what we're going to do right now is pop new batteries in, scan something, see what we get. And then I'll probably just fade out or something. I don't know. I don't plan anything. Nothing's ever planned. Nothing should be planned. The next word that comes out of my mouth isn't planned. Whether I'm going to say something or pause for an extended amount of time is not planned. Okay. This is what you call a viewer retention beat. We're not turning into a no talking video here. Get some tingles real quick before we start taking it apart. EDD break. Okay. I don't think this thing's worth anything other than nostalgia to me, but I also don't want to break it. I don't want to break it. Period. Full stop. End of sentence. So, this is my go-to small thing repair screwdriver. It's got one bit in the tip. And then, what? I don't know. I think there's one more stuck in there. 6 or 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because there's one more. Because there's a magnet in the end. I hope you like my cutting mat, by the way. Cutting mat. I'd like to say I thought of it by myself, but cutting mat's not exactly a novel concept in ASMR. I feel like there's a professor that has used cutting mat extensively that I should probably accredit a lot of my creative inspiration, not just in ASMR, but throughout life too. I hope you're doing okay. That looks like the right one. It's kind of hard to tell when you have a really bright studio light blaring in your eyes, and you're also wearing sunglasses in a semi-dark closet. That's what we gotta do to keep the laser beams from penetrating our eyeball holes. Don't let the AI see your corneas. I am completely joking. I love these old kids' toys that had captured screws. That was a smart move. Alright, I already got the batteries prepared. we gotta. There's really not much you can do with batteries. I'm also really not trying to be too quiet because the scanner thing's probably going to be, let's just say, I really hope you enjoy the first half of the video, and if the second half's too loud for you, thank you for watching the first half. But maybe you'd find little console noises relaxing and endearing. I do, the little beep boops that these kind of things make. Plus, I added it all down to be really... Alright. Apparently battery in is instant on. Hold on. Want to do that again. Alright. Let's pray the camera can see this. Huh? Hold on. What happened? Oh, wait a minute. I took a battery out. It's still on. Took another battery out. I took all 3 batteries. It's still... Okay. There's definitely some kind of, I want to say either capacitor or diode. I don't know anything about electronics. I'm dumb. Some kind of electronic part in here that holds power. And the device overall has incredibly low power consumption. Or it's haunted. Let's do that again. But with the correct polarity. 1, 2. Okay, it's not on yet. Why isn't it screaming Radica? It just skipped right over to name, and there's a little picture of a crown now? And it's not doing anything. Look at that. You see that, right? I hope you can see that. That's creepy as hell. This thing might actually be haunted. It's like a Tamagotchi. It's been 15 years. It's really mad at me. All right, 1 battery out. 1 battery out, and it's not going away. Even if I push a button this time. 2 batteries out. Not going away. 3 batteries out. Not going away. All the batteries are out. It's slowly fading. Okay, hold on. Let's try something else. Can I use the screw to push the reset pin? A little tiny bit too wide. Let me get a bit out of here that is the right size for the reset pin. I have 2 cats in the closet with me today, by the way. Wesley is over there, and Cooper's right there, and they're both sleeping. And Wesley is now demanding I let him out. So, if you'll excuse me. Come on. back to the haunted game controller. Alright, so we popped the batteries in and immediately sprung to life. And then took the batteries out and it didn't turn off until I pushed a button and it made a sad whimper and shut off. Popped the batteries back in and it said my name was King in yellow, or whatever that little symbol is. I'd probably call it the Black King. Ugh, I don't know why that jumped to mind. Alright, here we go. And now I've taken all the batteries out and I pushed the reset pin when the Black King icon wouldn't go away. So, what's happening? What's happening now? Nothing. Nothing's happening. Alright. So let's push the on button. Nothing's happening. Let's push the reset button. There we go. Alright. I think we got past the ghosts. Name. Let's do S. O. That should be P. One too many. Whoopsie. SOP. Ready to scan. So you hop right in. Let's re-secure the battery compartment. I do remember that that was a thing, is that the scanner will time out and it'll pretend like you scanned something that just didn't have a monster. As a child, that confused me because I was like, oh, this cheap thing, it just doesn't scan the thing and it do the stuff anyway. But now I realize when I'm older, that's a timeout. So, we have successfully exercised the little hand console. We are now in it. It's working. I'm very happy about that. It was a little overshadowed by the weird way that I didn't really get to be like, yay, but yay, it's working. I'm so happy. I have something to scan right here. So we're going to go to, oh, okay, I'm sorry, timed out. Scan. Barcode. Okay, it detected that that was a barcode. Again. Nothing. Let's try that again. The barcode, I've never really, looked into this, but an item, nifty. We'll figure out what that is in a second. This thing clearly can actually tell you're scanning a barcode, but I think you can just scan the same barcode over and over again. I don't think it actually, I think it's all RNG. I think it detects that it was a barcode, and then it's just whatever happens, happens. But it seems to be like, almost like slots. bunko. Scan again. Want to get a monster. There we go. Incompatible monster acquired. All right, hold on. Let's look through the menu. Let's check our items. We've got this scroll. It says mantra. Monsters, none. We just get a big flashing that. Versus would be to power up the connector. Items, team. We don't even have any monsters, so we don't have a team. Heal, player, sound. Can I turn it down? Oh, I can turn it off. I'm just turning it off. Contrast. That's fine. Let's go to player, username, SOP. That is the only option. Well, let's keep scanning. We got... You know what? I want the sound back on. That was an important feature. Because that lets you know when I have to be peeking at it and you can't see the screen. And I don't even know if the screen's going to show up on there. It could look really strange. Sound. We so back. Never been so back. Scan. Huh? Already exists? I got the scroll again. Alright. Maybe the barcode does specifically matter. I got the scroll again. Do I need to find another barcode? This is going to be really funny, but I only see one other barcode within immediate range. I'll be right back. I'm not going to put that there. I don't want to scare Cooper. Alright, we got a barcode here. Let's scan this one. Having a hard time with this. Give me a monster. Come on. Okay, timed out. Or I just didn't ever hit that thingy. What do we got? Heck yeah. What in the heck? Excuse me? What? What is Space Ghost? Grok? Brock? Brock? What the hell that is? Waspito. Waspito. Huh. HP 6 out of 6, level 1, attack, code. I don't care about that. You want to guess what its attack is? Sting. You got it. Good job. So this is This is a very unique device. The scanner's functional. The art on it is fantastic for being on a probably a 32 by 32 grid. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's like 32 by 32 pixels. Yeah, I remember liking this very much when I was a child. You can see the scanner's pretty buffed off on the edges there. It's got a lot of love. The idea behind this to give kids something to do in the grocery store while their mom's shopping, absolutely genius. Genius, it wasn't enough. And reminiscent of a time long since past, because much like every other purpose-built electronic, along came the cell phone, and all of the fun and whimsy and nuance to the world just went away. Sorry, that got dark. You can always choose to have fun and whimsy in your life. You can cultivate an air. Hold on, let's do the thing. It's still on. I took the batteries out. What a sad whimper. It was still on for a second. I'm gonna hit the reset button. Yeah, make sure all the power gets drained out. You can choose to cultivate an air of whimsy quite easily. You don't have to be born into it and molded by it or whatever. You can go on eBay and probably get one of these for, I'm guessing, less than 20 bucks. Who wants one of these now? I only have it still because I have it. I'll put this last bit in here too. I hate it when it falls out and I lose it. But bearing straight outside of my feels. I'm a dingus. I put the bit away before I put the door back on. Hold on. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the Radica Skannerz. I hope that was what it was called. Yeah, the Radica Skannerz. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was something that either brought you some reminiscence or that you've never seen before that was very novel. I hope you enjoyed the sounds we made here today. But most of all, I want to thank you for being here. As always, thank you so much for visiting the outpost. I hope you have a good whatever it is out there. And I hope you come back and see me again sometime.